am back to bring you another beauty review roundup. It's Sephora this time. My previous one was from Nordstrom. If you missed it, I will make sure to link it below. We're going to be bringing you some of these videos to kind of just recap what we're thinking about some of the products that you've seen us haul. Now, I hauled all of this stuff, gosh, probably end of October. Maybe early November, so I think that was actually early November. So I've had a nice month or so to really play with these products. I think I have a good first impression, second impression, thorough impressions of what I think. There are 4 things, so I'm just going to jump right in and get going. First up is a hair product. This is the Living Proof Style Lab Satin Hair Serum. Jennifer Aniston made me buy this. She called me up on the phone and she said, "Ginger, you need this." This is for superior smoothing, frizz eliminating, and shine creating. And you use it on clean, damp hair. Start with 1 pump. I find that I need, like, I think my hair is kind of long, but it's not thick. If you have thick hair, I think you'd need a little bit more. I use like a pump and a half. And rub between hands. Avoid applying it directly to your roots. Don't do that. The first like 1 or 2 times I used this, I ignored Jennifer's directions, and I did not apply it to the roots. I did, and I felt like my hair was a little oily that day. Didn't love that. But for best results, blow dry it afterwards. And then you can also use this on dry hair sparingly to tame flyaways and to polish your ends. And I do like using this for that too. So it's kind of like a Moroccan oil product as far as the way in which you use it, or like a shine serum to apply in your hair once your hair is styled. I do really like it. Living Proof has kind of been like my new hair brand that I am very interested in. So I haven't used any of the shampoos and conditioners yet, but I have used one of their styling creams, and I like it. It's just don't apply it to your roots. Just apply it from like mid shaft to ends. And I blow dry my hair this time of year. I don't necessarily do that a lot in the summer months. I try to let my hair air dry to give it a break from the heat. But going to bed with wet hair in the cold months is no bueno. So I definitely do blow dry it. And then by the time I straighten it with my flat iron, I feel like, you know, it leaves my hair feeling nice. It is, I think, I think it was $29, something like that. So yeah, if you feel like you're going for a product that really smooths your hair and kind of makes it look shiny, give it a try. I like it. Alright, next up is the Dior Gel Topcoat. This is something I have been wanting to try for so long, and I finally bit the bullet and bought it. I can't remember exactly how much this was, 20 something. If I think about it, I'll try and drop the prices for each of these 4 products in the description box below. So, I have a love-hate relationship with this. I do think that it makes your manicure as a whole last longer, but there are some shrinkage problems, and shrinkage problems are no good, just all the way around. It's not good. So what happens when I paint my nails with it? The very first time I used it, I didn't know that there was, I think I had heard that it shrank some, but I didn't know what to expect. It actually shrank enough that it pulled my polish color back a little bit, and on the tips of my nails you could tell that the color had pulled away from the tip. It's manageable. You can use it and it works as long as you know how to use it. Ever since I realized that the problem with shrinking the color back happened, I have just kind of overlapped the clear gel coat on top of the color that I'm wearing, so you kind of get almost like a messy application, which, you know, I try not to get polish and stuff on my cuticles, and I try to, obviously when it's color, I really try to be nice and neat, but when I'm putting this on, I go ahead and apply it like to my cuticles and maybe even overlap them just a little bit. That way, if it shrinks, or when it shrinks, it's hopefully not going to shrink back on the actual color. I hope that makes sense. Also, around the tip of your nail, I just apply this a little bit thicker. So I'll apply one coat and then I'll come back and also just hit the tip with a little extra. That way it's built up more on the tip of your nail, and when it's not going to hopefully shrink back as much. I do think that it makes your manicure last longer. I have experienced a lot less chipping. You do get some wear on the tips. I think that's normal. I'm talking like 5 days in, you're seeing a little bit of wear. That probably also has to do some with the shrinking back factor. So I recommend it if you're looking for something like this. I think it's a great product, but it does have a little bit, there are some catches. So that's my thoughts on that. Next up is this Sephora Los Cabos bronzer, and I was recommended this by one of my friends here on YouTube, and I really love this. It's not my favorite bronzer, but it's what I'm going to use until it's gone. My favorite is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, but this is a very close match to a Tom Ford bronzer, I think in Natural, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But it's very soft, it's not too heavy, it's perfect for my fair skin. That's a kind of a heavy swatch. But I feel like it's nothing, it doesn't make me look like I'm from the Jersey Shore. It's very natural. I like it. It doesn't smell good like the other Too Faced one, which is kind of one reason, the one thing that I love about the Too Faced is it does have that chocolatey cocoa scent. But yeah, I will definitely use this up. It's a good color match for the Too Faced. It's not too far off. It's maybe just a tiny bit darker, and I'd make half a shade or something. It's very minimal. And then last up is the Laura Mercier Artistry Palette. This is the most recent Artistry Palette, because I think that there are two. I'm looking at Jamie. She's like, I think there are two of these. Don't quote me on that either. I have had mixed emotions about this palette. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to come on here and tell you guys that just because it's Laura Mercier and just because I was super, super excited when I hauled it, that this has been what I have obsessed over since I've purchased it. It probably doesn't help that when I purchased this was around the same time that I also discovered the Dior Monofusion eyeshadows, which I am obsessed with those. Here's the thing about the Laura Mercier. If you really like your pinky plum eyeshadow looks, this is a great palette for you. This bottom row here, which has some really great plums in it, from a dark plum to a very matte kind of, it's called Plum Smoke. It's a little bit of a grayish plum, to African Violet, which I think is Laura Mercier's #1 eyeshadow color. This guava here is a little bit, it actually comes out a little bit pinker on me than I would like, as does Primrose. The top row here is your more nudes. So you have everything from like a matte chocolate brown to more like metallic gold. Vanilla Nuts is which really, for some reason, that name cracks me up. It's my maturity level. It is a great highlighting color for your brow bone. Kristen Game on YouTube, who is our dear friend, did a 4 Lux 1 palette with this. I'm going to leave the tutorials with this palette to a pro like her. I'm not so great with tutorials, but if you want to see how Kristen did multiple looks with this palette, you should definitely go check out her channel. We will provide her link below. It's a fabulous palette as far as getting tons of different looks out of it. You can go very natural, you can go very smoky, great date night looks. So, yeah, I'm making it work because I'm definitely going to get my money's worth out of it because I played around with it enough, and it's my only Laura Mercier palette, so I don't want to return it. I just think that maybe the timing of it was bad for me. If I just hadn't discovered something that I loved more, I think I'd be using this every single day. So, again, those are my thoughts on some products that I picked up recently. This was Sephora pre-friends and family, pre-VIB. So, you know, it's been well over a month that I've had these. And that's my thoughts on them. Sometimes you walk away with something feeling a little bit meh, and if you don't like it enough, you definitely return it. Don't ever settle and figure you just lost your money. Especially places like Sephora and Nordstrom, they have fabulous return policies. But I am going to make all of these work because I like them enough. So that's 100% blatant honesty from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll definitely be bringing you more of these. If you have any questions about the specific products that I talked about, just leave me a comment. I'd love to know what your very favorite beauty products have been recently. So yeah, let me know. Alright guys, we will see you soon. Bye!